This is Chris Boyle from the Daytona Beach News Journal with Matt Lawrence, the wrestling coach at Mainland. Yes, Mainland has wrestling for the first time in a decade. Tell us about starting up the program, what you needed, when it kind of came about, when the timelines were, that sort of thing.
So I moved here last year. I'm from the Midwest where wrestling's big, and I was appalled that there wasn't wrestling here, especially with as good as the football team we have. And so I talked to the administration, talked to the athletic director, and last year I actually started a club team. I found out we had these mats, and so I started a club team. We traveled to some AAU tournaments, but this year we are sanctioned with FHSAA. We are a varsity program. We are competing against local teams, and we are an expanding team, but all brand new wrestlers.
So a lot of these kids, are they first time out here? How many kids do you have? What was kind of the reception, trying to get guys and girls to come out here?
So I've got one kid who's ever wrestled before. Everyone else has wrestled for less than 4 weeks. I got about 25 kids on the team, about 15 guys and about 8 girls. A couple of injuries right now, but it has been pretty positive. I've been getting a lot of kids. I actually teach all seniors, so most of my kids are seniors and freshmen. I'm really pushing hard to get a lot of freshmen so that I can work with them for the next 4 years.
What was your level of experience with wrestling, and what are some of the basics that you've just tried to teach them here to get them prepared for the first time of a high school season?
So I wrestled in high school, and then when I went to college, I wrestled in unattached tournaments as an open wrestler. I went to college at University of Pennsylvania in Philly. Wrestled a lot in the Northeast, Jersey, Pennsylvania, very good wrestling up there. My practice partner was an All-American, so I've worked out with a lot of good kids. But then coming down here and having all brand new wrestlers, it's hard when they're like, we want to see all these really cool moves. I was like, no, we need to learn 5 moves. We need to learn those 5 moves really, really well because we can win with those 5 moves. But it is starting from scratch with everybody.
What are the 5 moves that they need to know?
The shots, good stance, stand up when you're on bottom, the half Nelson pin into a cradle pin, and then like double leg really is our main takedown.
What's been the most rewarding part of this for you, especially here these first 4 weeks getting started?
Just the growth in the kids. It's been absolutely amazing to see them from day one when they were falling over, just trying to walk across the mat. Now they're able to seamlessly transition from neutral to bottom to top. It's also been very positive in that our very first preseason, the refs, I told them all, like, listen, like, we've been wrestling for 2 weeks. We don't have a mat with a circle on it, so the kids aren't going to understand the box or the circle, any of that. And we saw that same ref a week later, and he commented about how much growth he saw just in our kids in those 8 days.